And I want to show you guys something I've come up with in light of the recent uh, track debacles with track buckling and breaking off, uh, breaking out of layouts and such. It's generally decided. I had a little bit of an issue too with, I think it was my styrene road that was fitted well to track when the whole board shrunk that it pushed the rail. But it's general consensus is it would be the wooden bases that are expanding and contracting in the dry, cold weather. I am inclined to believe that. But what I wanted to do was know that unequivocally. So it occurred to me to make up this little gauging rod. And I'm going to show it to you before I mount it under the layout because it's boringly simple. Okay. Used 3 of these things. They come 2-pack. These are terminal lugs, electrical. They happen to have the bore and a set screw that'll work. And a piece of this tubing. It's K&S number 8128. It's the 5/32 by 14 wall, which happens to leave you a nice slide fit on a piece of 1/8-inch steel rod. The steel rod was, this was all bought at Home Depot. Steel rod, not the brass, but the lugs were bought at Home Depot. I happened to machine these little collars that I Loctited on. Any 1/8-inch collar that you can fix to it will work. Okay. The whole idea of this thing is it's 2 pieces of 36-inch. Didn't even have to cut it length. I have an 80-inch door. This lets me come out with about a 1/2-inch gap in the middle, come out to about 76 inches. If you come out here on the end here, okay. One of them locked on here. This will be mounted at one end of the layout underneath. A mirror of the same on this end. Okay. These are Loctited on. Okay. In the center, there will be a gap left. This allows the board to shrink and grow as needed. This just serves as a support and a guide. It's very much a slide fit on this thing. It'll be positioned roughly in the middle. I'll probably position it about a 1/4-inch gap here, which would be more than enough. That leaves me about a 1/2 inch inside in the middle. I'm fully adjustable on each end with the lockdown screws. And now what I can do, okay, it's no doubt about it, I can take a micrometer measurement of existing and just log it. I'll probably stick a piece of note paper or something, or scrap paper actually, underneath the wire, write down what my measurement is and what the humidity in the house is. Okay. And then I can record, no doubt about it, any changes. Okay. As the ends grow, it does this business. Okay. This is, again, just a support, locked down on each end. When I put screws in those end pieces, I also will probably CA or epoxy them to assure they are locked down and don't move. But this, again, now allows me to get a no BS. You know, we talk about, oh, it can grow a lot, it can grow a little. It varies with people's climates and everything else. So rather than have any guesses, I'm going to know what I've got. And it'll be good information to have for the future, but I'm thinking as easy as this is to do, boy, I'm able to just make it a standard part of building the Benchwork. Stick one of these setups underneath it. You could make other lengths. They sell this in 4-foot lengths. These were 3s, $2.20 a piece or so, and these were under $2 per package. Basically, it's a low cost thing. So I'm going to be screwing it up underneath the layout. I just thought it'd be much easier to show it here and be able to show the concept. Okay, these just slip in to that 5/32 tubing. And again, those are just supports and guides to hold it straight. It's a nice, generous, comfortable slide fit. Okay, each end. And again, attached, fixed at each end permanently. Yeah, I say permanently, fixed to not move. And then again, as it would grow or shrink, this is what we get. And nicely guided. And then as it grows and shrinks, I can measure it, inside, outside, however the hell I want. Okay, just get an honest to God, to the thousandths measurement of and know what the changes were. That's all. Just thought that might be handy and useful. I'll certainly be using it, and it might be handy to others.